The brogue, brass squared G shoe is a style of low-heeled shoe or boot traditionally characterized by multiple-piece, sturdy leather uppers with decorative perforations and serration along the piece's visible edges. Modern brogues trace their roots to a rudimentary shoe originating in Scotland and Ireland that was constructed using and tanned hide with perforations, allowing water to drain when crossing wet terrain such as a bog. Brogues were traditionally considered to be outdoor or country footwear not otherwise appropriate for casual or business occasions, but brogues are now considered appropriate in most contexts. Brogues are most commonly found in one of 4 toe cap styles and 4 closure styles. Today, in addition to their typical form of sturdy leather shoes or boots, brogues may also take the form of business dress shoes, sneakers, high-heeled women's shoes, or any other shoe form that utilizes or evokes the multi-piece construction and perforated, serrated piece edges characteristic of brogues. History: modern brogues trace their roots to a rudimentary shoe originating in Scotland and Ireland that was constructed using and tanned hide with perforations that allowed water to drain from the shoes when the wearer crossed wet terrain such as a bog. The word brogue came into English in the late 16th century. It comes from the Gaelic bra cubed G, brass squared G shoe, from the Old Norse bra cubed K meaning leg covering. The word brogue was first used to describe a form of outdoor, country walking shoe in the early 20th century traditionally worn by men. At that time the brogue was not considered to be appropriate for other occasions, social or business. Over time perceptions have changed and brogues are now considered appropriate in most contexts, including business. Brogues continue to be most common as leather dress and casual shoes and boots, but can also be found in many other forms including canvas and leather sneakers and high-heeled women's shoes. Although brogues are similar to the Oxford shoe, they are 2 completely different types of shoes and are not classified into the same family. Styles: brogues are most commonly found in one of 4 toe cap styles and 4 closure styles. Most commonly offered as a leather dress shoe, brogues may also come in the form of boots, canvas or leather sneakers or any other shoe type that includes or evokes the multi-piece construction and perforated, serrated edges characteristic of brogues. Toe caps: brogue styles are determined by the shape of the toe cap and include the commonly available full brogue, semi-brogue and quarter brogue styles, and may also be found in the less common long-wing brogue style. Full brogues: full brogues are characterized by a pointed toe cap with extensions that run along both sides of the toe, terminating near the ball of the foot. Viewed from the top, this toe cap style is W-shaped and looks similar to a bird with extended wings, explaining the style name wingtips that is commonly used in the U.S. The toe cap of a full brogue is both perforated and serrated along its edges and includes additional decorative perforations in the center of the toe cap. A shoe with a wingtip-style toe cap but no perforations is known as an austerity brogue, while a plain toe shoe with wingtip-style perforations is a blind brogue. Spectator shoes are full brogue Oxfords constructed from 2 contrasting colors, typically having the toe and heel cap and sometimes the lace panels in a darker color than the main body of the shoe. Common color combinations include a white shoe body with either black or tan caps, but other colors can be used. Gilly brogues: the gilly style of full brogue Oxford has no tongue, to facilitate drying, and long laces that wrap around the leg above the ankle and tie below the calf to facilitate keeping the tie clear of mud. Despite the functional aspects of their design, Gillies brogues are most commonly seen as a component of traditional, formal Scottish dress and are worn primarily for social occasions. Semi-brogues: semi-brogues are characterized by a toe cap with decorative perforations and serration along the cap's edge and includes additional decorative perforations in the center of the toe cap. The half brogue was first designed and produced by John Lobb Limited as in Oxford in 1937 in an effort to offer his customers a shoe more stylish than a plain Oxford, yet not as bold as a full brogue. Quarter brogues: quarter brogues are characterized by a cap toe with decorative perforations and serrations along the cap's edge. However, unlike semi-brogues, quarter brogues have no decorative perforations in the center of the toe cap. Long-wing brogues: long-wing brogues are derby-style shoes characterized by a pointed toe cap with wings that extend the full length of the shoe, meeting at a center seam at the heel. Longwing derby brogues were most popular in the U.S. during the 1970s, and although the popularity of this style has decreased, it remains available. Closures. Closure style is not a defining characteristic of the brogue, and therefore brogues can be found in a variety of closure styles. Brogues are commonly available in laced Oxford, derby or gilly styles, but can also be found as buckle and strap monk shoes and slip-on shoes with or without elastic closures. See also, Oxford shoe, derby shoe, gillies, monk shoe. Notes. References. External links. Media related to brogues at Wikimedia Commons.